Hey guys, join me for a fishing adventure today. First stop, Safeway. Alright, so we're in the Safeway now and heading over to the corn aisle. It's actually not here. I'm going to need to go here. So the thing about corn is it can be a good bait if you don't let it float away, and there's different ways to secure it. So we'll go over that in another part of the video. But when we're looking for corn, we're looking for stuff that if you don't have a can opener can just easily crack open at the top. And also you want to pay attention to specific brands. I've tested out a couple brands here. You definitely don't want these that are packaged up in this form. You want the canned ones. I feel like the canned ones, they stay a lot more fresh, even though they're basically single use. And we'll look here, and look, we're probably gonna go with this one here. So the fresh cut whole kernel corn, and by Del Monte. Now this one I've had a lot of good luck with, and if you fish a lot, especially using corn, you're gonna want to use something like Del Monte. Very good brand for it. Alternative is white bread. White bread is also very effective. The problem is it flies off the hook very easily if they bite it, and they can easily just take it off, or you don't mold it on right and it floats away. So we're using corn. Catch you when we get there. So we're out here, and this is a river that's local. Often find a lot of bass and carp swimming in this river. So, see if we can get a good look in the river right now. It's not too deep. This is a creek runoff, so the larger part of the river is on the other side, but we'll go and explore. So we got some big ones down there already. Likely those are carp. Really is a great day for fishing. Lots of fish swimming around. And this is the area. So we're gonna get set up. I'll see you guys in a second. So one thing when it comes to rigging that we should think about is the type of fish you're going for, what size bait, and what type of bait are you using? Are you using, some kind of food that's easily hooks onto a hook, or is it something that will fall off easier? In our case, corn, we can easily hook it onto a hook. So we have a couple of options here. We could go for one of those. I do have something that I want to try out, which is this little tool here. So this will keep the corn onto the hook, and this side's weighted so it keeps it down. And this is especially useful if you have floating bait like bread. So maybe I'll save this for another time when I test out bread, right? But the idea here is you have the bait floating on here, and it gets sucked up, and the hook will automatically get sucked up without the fish noticing. Again, we'll save that for another time. You know, I think this might do. So we'll take that hook now. And we will now feed it onto our line. Comment down below if you need a tutorial on how to tie this knot. This is a very simple uni knot. You can easily Google this. I use a single uni because I don't think anything in here will really be too crazy. But if you want a more secure knot, double uni is the way to go. So we've gotten it secured on there. Should look like this now. So we're gonna take our corn. We'll open up here. And once it's opened, we can take a few kernels and we'll apply it to the hook. Okay, like so. And that little stab wound is really hurting now. That's okay. We go on. So we have our corn. Now if there was a lot of wind and we might be worried about our corn floating away, we'd apply a little weight, but I think we're fine here. So we can figure out where to cast it now, right? That's the other thing. Where do you want to cast this? We can go on this side or we can go on the other side. Just pick wherever. Yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. But we'll start over here. Had a little bit of luck over here before. The only issue would actually be retrieving the fish once we've caught it. We should be fine. So I'll go ahead and give it a toss. So there it is. And what we'll do now is we're just going to let it sit. It's going to float down a little bit. And that's good. So as it floats down, it's going to go toward where the fish are probably going to go get food. And we're going to toss some corn over here as well. That corn is really going to attract them to come. And once we wait a few minutes, we'll start to see our work come to fruition, hopefully. It's always the goal. Doesn't always pan out that way. All right, here we go. I like mine to go a little further. And that's pretty much where I want it to go. Now we just have to let it do its job. Let it sink. And then we throw corn over here to basically make noise, and also the scent will attract some fish to come. So we'll do that. We'll do that. And stay tuned, guys. Usually they don't suck and stay on like that. This is the carp. Not bad. Alright, now we gotta get it unhooked. Oh, here we go. Get ready. Here we go. We're about to start a battle. Oh! Damn, this was powerful. Like a stone. That's 2 carp on the day.